Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Karate Kid Legends, and this is the latest film in this franchise. This is from director Jonathan Entwistle and writers Rob Lieber, who has this based off of the characters made by Robert Mark Kamen. And this film focuses on the story of Li Fong, played by Ben Wong, this young man whose brother has passed away in a horrible assault. And him and his mother, played by Ming-Ne, leave Beijing and go to live in New York City, leaving their uncle, Mr. Han, played by Jackie Chan, behind, who's teaching Kung Fu. And here you have Li Fong going to school and falling for a young woman, played by Sadie Stanley, whose father, played by Joshua Jackson, runs his pizzeria. And you have Li Fong develops this connection with them. And it all leads up to everything coming together where Li Fong faces this challenge of Mia, his new lady friend's ex, who's like the king kid of martial arts in the Five Boroughs, coming to blows in the ultimate fight of underdog to make money, to save the people in his life, and for bragging rights and showing that he can do this. And this film is very inspiring, as so many of these Karate Kid films are. This film has lightning fast pacing. Like, this is 94 minutes, 95 minutes, and it blows by. To be honest, they should have slowed this down a little bit. There's some fast, quick, energetic editing with some nice quotes and stuff like that. But this film feels like it's missing about 25 minutes or so of added depth and scenes to help flesh out a son-mother relationship, processing Li Fong developing this new relationship. There's a lot of things to connect with. There's a lot of story beats. And there's a lot of moments that feel kind of cliche and leaning into what we expect out of an underdog story. And, you know, this film plays it safe from a narrative standpoint and stakes standpoint, but it still has its merits. And the action in this is really well choreographed, intense, really works. That's a great aspect of this film. Really strong needle drops and just building this atmosphere. I love the charm, the positivity, the inspiration, those feelings that you get from Li Fong and Mia over the course of this film. And there's some really inspiring moments and really funny moments. This film is very funny from start to finish, but also has very heartwarming moments, whether it's between Li Fong and Mia and their budding relationship, or this whole dynamic that Li Fong develops with Mia's dad, Victor, played by Jackson. I love their dynamic. And, you know, when it comes time for this big tournament, the reinforcements have to come in, and Jackie Chan and, you know, Ralph Macchio both do a fantastic job here, bringing humor and heart and wisdom, and it's all there, and it really works in that kind of way. And, you know, the antagonists in this film are pretty one-dimensional. The action certainly has some flair with some interesting visualizations for a lot of stuff. That works, and this film has its action, it has its thrills, it tells a great story, it has real charm to it. Li Fong and Mia have a really authentic, genuine kind of dynamic, and that's something nice to see. And, you know, this all comes together in this rousing battle at the end of the film, and it just really feels like you're getting whisked away to watching Cobra Kai and being like, when's the next episode come out? But, like, this really honors that show, has some unexpected elements, and really blazes its own path. And Li Fong, played by Ben Wong, I think has such great talent and potential, and really showed what he can do. And Jackie Chan is still amazing, can do the physicality, has the humor down. Ralph Macchio, same goes there. You just have these connections, it's so meaningful. And sure, there could have been more space, and this could have slowed down to really flesh out more of these relationships throughout this film, which I think the film would have benefited from a little bit more of. But this is an exciting, thrilling, funny, moving, whole family kind of experience that you could just kick back and enjoy this together. And it has strong performers that bring all of it their authenticity. We'll have to see if they do any kind of follow-up to this, because I'd be down. And this is a charming, maybe a little too fast, maybe a little too over-edited little flick. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty impressive film for a franchise that's been around for so long. And this is able to find real heart, soul, and connection. And we love to see it. But those are my thoughts on Karate Kid Legends. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.